Let's go! Civil War! Woo! Throw the shield. Hey guys, Nick here from Just Few Studios, and welcome back to another video. We're back doing our movie reviews. This has been a little while. I think Force Awakens? Yeah, Force Awakens was the last movie review we did on the channel. That was forever ago. That was like 4 months ago? 5? Something like that. Crazy amount of time has gone by since the movie review. And I mean, I've been seeing movies. I just haven't had time to record a review. So today's kind of my catch-up day. So I'm going to start with the most recent and work my way back. In fact, hold on, let me break the illusion here for you guys. I'm going to be wearing the different shirts for the different movies I'm going to be reviewing right now. Look at this shit right here. Boom. Just a little spoiler, the movie review is coming out in the next week and a half. But yeah, Civil War. You guys don't know how hype I was for this movie when it was announced. Civil War, that comic book story, was fucking amazing, and I could not wait for them to do that on the big screen. Put Avenger against Avenger, Iron Man versus Cap. I was so excited when they announced it, and they did not disappoint. Let me tell you that right now. And I will be doing a spoiler talk after my normal review. I'll give you guys a heads up when that's going to come, but I will be talking about spoilers at the end of the video, but I'll give you a fair warning. So the first half of this review, totally spoiler free. Just chillax if you have not seen the movie. Which you should. Go see it. Right now. Do it. Leave. No balls. Okay, I take that back. Stay here. Watch my content. So first off, the story. It was very well done. I mean, it's hard to take the massive scale story of Civil War and put it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, adapting it, changing it. They did a really good job, I have to say. It was definitely different from the comic book story, but it still held up pretty well, I'd say. And I believe it was the Russo brothers who said this, but someone behind the scenes, one of the big higher-up people, said it the best, I think. They said, and I love this quote, "Civil War is a human story with superhero elements, not a superhero movie with human elements." Meaning, they put the characters, their journey, their story, before the action, which totally makes it all the better. With that said, though, the action, pretty freaking badass. The directing, the acting, the action, it was all so well done. Acting especially, holy crap. Can we take a minute, again, no spoilers, but Black Panther and Spider-Man. Holy shit, they were good. I'll talk more about that in the spoiler territory, but they were great, and I can't wait to see more of them in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Each of them getting their own movie. That's going to be really cool. I'm excited for that. But special effects, the CGI, all that was really amazing. Marvel is kicking it out with tops-of-the-line CGI that does not disappoint. In fact, watching the behind-the-scenes for all the Marvel movies, because I'm a film nerd, and seeing how they did all these effects, it's so cool. Like, they have the formula down for special effects. It's amazing. So, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what else I'm going to talk about until I go into the spoiler territory. So I guess the gist of what I'm trying to say is, the movie's freaking great. The story, everything involved there, special effects, characters, it's a good time all around, and you should see it if you have not already. So what do I think about Captain America Civil War? I have to give Captain America Civil War a 9 out of 10 stars. It's really amazing. It's not just a good superhero movie, but a good film. In fact, it is currently my second favorite Marvel movie in the MCU. I mean, it just knocked out Winter Soldier. It was Winter Soldier on steroids with a better character, story, and more Avengers and awesomeness. It was freaking great. Though, how would it fare on a date, you might ask? Well, let me tell you in today's date night rate. Date night rate. Hey! And again, with all my date night rates, it depends on the person you're going out on a date with. It's not a constant, always this will be good or this will be bad. It all depends on the person, man or girl or guy or woman, whoever you're going out with. It all depends on their personality and their taste for movies, whether or not they like it, but this is just kind of an average thing. So what I have to say here, if she likes Marvel movies or superhero movies, just Shia LaBeouf it.
Do it! Just do it!
Don't get me wrong though, it's definitely not a romance movie. There's only really one romance-ish scene. I wouldn't even call it a romance scene, it's just a kiss. But there's only really one scene and it's not great. So it's not a romance movie. I mean, unless you get an erection by seeing Tom Holland Spider-Man and then the new Black Panther on screen together. I mean, that's pretty freaking amazing. Ha! Amazing. Spider-Man. No pun intended. But I'd say just as a general rule of thumb, if she likes Marvel, she'll like this movie. So, take her out on a date.
Do it!
Damn. I didn't write a number for a date night rate on my rubric. Because I have a note sheet where I just jot down my thoughts and then the ratings and all that. I did not actually... I just wrote a bunch of notes. I didn't actually write a rating. So, off the top of my head, I haven't done that in a while, actually. I used to do all my reviews just... I'd spit the number out as I was getting to it with no prior thinking about it. And I haven't done that in a while because I've had these rubrics, but now I'm like, whoa. Gosh, I actually have to think during one of these reviews and not just read off notes? Whoa. Bruh, fuck it. 7 out of 10 stars? That sound fair? Can everyone agree on that? Because it's not a romance movie, but it's pretty great. It's a good story overall. And I mean, if she likes action superhero, it's funny. I mean, yeah. Oh, and before you head out, because I'm going to do my spoilers next, Team Cap all the way. Leave in the comments below what team you're on. I love Captain America. I'm not a big fan of Tony Stark or Iron Man. I mean, I like Iron Man. He's just down there on my list of favorite Avengers. Captain America, right at the top. I freaking love Captain America. Team Cap for life. So, this is your warning now. If you have not seen Captain America Civil War, stop watching the video. Go see that movie already. And come back so we can talk about this shit. So, now that I've kind of praised the movie with my normal review, we're getting to spoilers, where I'm going to tell you my complaints with the movie. Because there's a reason to get 10 out of 10 stars. I mean, I had a few gripes with it, and I kind of want to talk about that with you guys. All the lamos out there who haven't seen the movie yet, they don't get to hear the complaints. They heard the good stuff. But it is an amazing movie overall. I absolutely loved it. But complaints as they go, here are a couple. And then I'll get into the stuff I love. Absolutely love that I won't get into more detail about. But the little gripes I had, first one comes with Baron Zemo. He wasn't quite Baron Zemo. I mean, Baron Zemo, he's one of my favorite Captain America villains and one of my favorite villains in the Marvel universe as a whole. I mean, he's just a cool guy overall. In this movie, he was just a better version of Lex Luthor from Batman v Superman. And you know what? I would have been fine with that if they had showed us the mask. There was no mask, no purple in his costume or anything like that at all. Why couldn't we at least, like, when Black Panther was walking up, he had his claws out, and you just saw him strolling all up to, you know, Baron Zemo, and Baron Zemo's just sitting there. I was like, oh, you're gonna fuck up his face. You're gonna make him wear a mask. Oh, it's gonna happen. Then you just heard Black Panther in his sexy voice going, I do not want revenge. And I was like, but his face is so good and it's not scarred. Where's the mask? And my other complaint, it comes from Crossbones. I mean, Crossbones, he's another fairly cool character. And they killed him off in the first 5 minutes. I was a little bummed about that. I mean, I figured, you know, he would be the antagonist for the very beginning of the movie. Like, maybe that first act, possibly. But no, 5 minutes, and then they killed him off so they can't ever use him again. I mean, a little crappy in my opinion. Although, on the topic of killing off characters, guess what they didn't do with any of the Avengers? No one on the Avenger roster died in all of that. I mean, Civil War, people died. Quite a few people died in Civil War. I mean, you are going to paralyze a character who's not really contributing a whole lot to the overall universe anymore, but you don't have the balls to kill him off. You'll paralyze him, make him pretty useless, but you're not gonna kill him. I mean, for crying out loud! You killed off a major villain in the first 10 minutes, you killed off Cap's old love interest by the 30-minute mark, but you can't kill off one of the old Avengers to make room for one of the new ones? I mean, no wonder Infinity War is said to have over 70 characters or something. Like, wow, you are not killing anyone anymore, are you? I mean, seriously, it's a war, and you won't kill anybody. What? Yeah, Infinity Wars, Now I see why it's going to be so packed. But on the fact of kind of Avengers, I guess, the new characters, Black Panther and Spider-Man, holy crap, they were so cool. I mean, Black Panther, I was a fan of him. I think the first time I actually found out about him was in that old Avengers cartoon. It was like the Avengers 2 something. And he was one of the main characters in that. And I was like real little. I was like, hey daddy, that cat guy is cool. Yeah, my dad was like, yeah, that's Black Panther, son. He's amazing. True story. So yeah, then I started reading about Black Panther and I was like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. And before you guys even ask, I like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker and I like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I feel like Tom Holland combined the two into a mega awesome performance. Personally, that's how I stand right now. Because I mean, the Peter Parker, that kind of awkward kid, I mean, I call myself Spider-Man. Like, it's so good. I love the kind of awkwardness there. And then when he's telling Aunt May, like, oh yeah, Steve, he kind of beat me up. And then there's this really, really big guy who joined in. I mean, he was huge. And you knew it was perfect when Falcon toned in saying, yeah, kid, typically there's not this much talking in a fight. He's like, oh, sorry. And his fanboyness, it was so amazing overall. It was a perfect Spider-Man, and I absolutely loved it. I can't wait for Homecoming to see Tom Holland do more Spider-Man. I want more Spider-Man overall in the MCU. He is amazing. Whew, now I feel like I can kind of take a breath now that I've gotten all that off my chest. But yeah, that's Captain America Civil War, normal review, and spoilers. So if you liked this video, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. In fact, leave in the comments down below, Team Cap or Team Iron Man, as well as what you saw in the movie. Remember, if you're gonna, talk spoiler stuff, leave a little spoiler warning or something for the people who haven't seen the movie yet. I mean, just cuz. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later! Woo!